Hi guys, welcome back to another video from Car Help For You. So in today's video we're working on a Mercedes C-Class. This one in particular is a 2017 reg. It's a lovely car throughout, but what I'm going to show you how to do guys here is just how to change the air filter. Nice, quick, easy one. I have already took the screws out. We will put it back together. Then you can just work your way backwards in order to go forwards, if that makes sense. So what we want to do is, in order to do it first, is you've got a pipe. You want to just lightly pull it out with the clips. Once it's out with the clips, you've got metal clips going across the car. You've got one there. You've got, if I just go around the car, we've got one just down there, one there. So just 3 clips, which all push backwards. And then we've got a few screws, which are, if I'm not wrong, I think it was a T25, yeah. So it's a Torx 25. The screws are located there, and if I'm not wrong, one over here, yeah, one over here. So once you've got the screws out and you've got your clips off, you've moved the pipe out of the way, you can then just lift your air filter up and it comes up nice and easy. So we'll just put that to the side over here. Well, we'll just lift it up and pull the air filter out. So as you can see, our air filter compartment's quite dirty. We haven't got a compressor working today, but if we did, we would change the filter. And as you can see, that filter is absolutely manky. I don't know why the filter hasn't been done previously, but we'll go ahead and do it today. I will just quickly wipe that out with a cloth, and that's the new filter. As you can see, massive difference to the new filter and the old filter. So this filter we're putting in, it isn't a Mercedes original one, it's just a Crosland filter, which was supplied by Euro Car Parts. We are over here in the UK, so we do have Euro Car Parts which are throughout the country. If you're in America, where I seem to be getting a lot of YouTube fellows watching me, I think you've got, is it a Walmart? I'm not too sure, but that's the filter. You cannot go online and order it online. Now if I just grab a cloth or something to wipe it down. This car's come in on the worst possible day because all our cloths, it's the end of the week, and at the end of the week we send all our cloths to be cleaned. So we've got literally no clean cloths sat around to get it done, but we're not too fussed because they aren't heavily dirty. What we want to do is we just want to go ahead and get all of the dust out of there. I'm not too fussed about it going into the engine bay because we can always just wipe that down. So as you can see, that's a lot better now. So if I shut the cloth back over there and we just put the filter in. Putting the filter in is straightforward. Literally just slots back in, as you can see. There we are. So we need to just push the filter back in. Not sure why it has actually popped out of here. I can only assume this isn't tight. Yeah, it looks like it's not tight, but I'll work with that one separate. We can always just loosen it up from up there. Anyway, let's sit this back down. As you're seeing there, went back down nice and easy. That's one clip back on. That's a second clip. And then the third one's just down here. You won't be able to see it, but that's a third one back on. So now, if I just quickly grab some screws. So normally when I'm doing this, I would use an electric ratchet or an electric screwdriver, or even just quickly put them on the end of a drill on low settings, such as like a DeWalt or something, just to quickly tighten them up. But I do know that not everyone has it, so we're going traditional old style with a ratchet and a Torx bit. So it is doable. Just get the screw in there. You don't need to take your screws out all the way. I've only took them out so you can see the length of the screw, which is just there. And you can see that it is doable with just a ratchet. And as you can see, as long as it's all lined up nice and straight, you just send it down. If you do have an electric ratchet or a screwdriver, I definitely recommend using that because, like I said, it's a lot less time consuming. But if we can just get, this one's a bit fiddly because of where it is. So if you are able to leave yours in, I would recommend not unscrewing them all the way. But obviously, if someone's doing it for the first time, you haven't done it before, you might not know how far to unscrew it. That's why I've completely took it out for you. But as you can see there, as long as you're very, very careful not to drop it down the engine bay, because you know what they say, if it's gone down there, it ain't coming back out. Especially if you drop something down this engine, I can't imagine it coming out that easy, just with how compact this engine actually is. There isn't a lot of room for movability, like space wise. So we've got another one which you guys might be able to see a bit better. It's just there. Like I said, put it on with our finger so it's nice and tight a little bit. Well, so it's finger tight, and then we can just ratchet it up. As you can see, that's going on nicely there. And you just don't need to over tighten it. It is plastic, you don't want to break it. And that is literally one air filter back together. If yours does have the same issue what this one seems to have, which is the pipes comes away here, all you need to do is loosen this clip over here, which is a Jubilee clip. You want to loosen that off, push this back into there, and then tighten it back up, and it will fix the issue. Now, if you don't have the right size ratchet in order to do that, you can just use a flathead screwdriver. So I've just found one off the shop floor. Someone's left it there, I'm not sure why. But all I'm going to do, well, that's pretty loose as it is, which would explain why this pipe thought it could go wonders. It's mad that this car's actually been to Mercedes before it came here, and they've done like a little health check and actually said that yes, this is fine. They're happy with this car to go out as it was, because the bonnet wasn't opening, and under warranty the customer was able to get that done free of charge. Obviously we would charge for that. Customer was able to get done free of charge, so car went back there. They've done their little look around, etc. They had one or two issues that they weren't willing to send the car back out with due to it not being safe for road conditions. They repaired that, and then it's come back to us for a service, which is completely fine. But I'm not sure why a high-end dealer like that wouldn't notice something as loose as that. But as you can see, nice and tight, it's all better. We've gone out of our way to do that for the customer. If yours isn't loose, you would skip that step and go straight to this one, which is just putting this pipe back on. And this pipe is a straightforward procedure. Just line it up very gently. If I can just come over to that side, it might make it a bit more easier. And we just don't want to put too much stress on it. When you can see, you just walk it in and just very lightly, even pressure on all the clips. And there we are, and that's one air filter changed. Anyway guys, it is a similar method for all Mercs, I will say that. Anyway guys, if this has helped, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.